Superintendent Chalmers. Welcome to my humble abode. Come in, come in. Opens door wider.
Principal Skinner, good to see you at home.
Ah, it's been far too long since we last shared a meal together, Chalmers. It's a shame we can't enjoy a nice sit-down lunch at the school.
Indeed, Skinner. I trust you have something to offer me in the meantime.
It's called satay celup from Istanbul. Have you heard of it?
Can't say that I have.
It's a delectable skewer of meats and vegetables, all cooked in rich peanut sauce. The vertical oceanic migration of plankton plays a key role in its taste, as they're a primary source of the unique fish sauce used. And speaking of fish, have you heard of the mystical deity, the fish that can only be caught during a total eclipse?
Isn't that a myth, Skinner?
No, Chalmers. I've dedicated my life to studying such culinary phenomena, and deity is very real.
Dat Boi enters, carrying a unicycle and wearing a new haircut. Sizzles, the fire lizard, flies overhead. Noot Noot comes from the background.
Hey, Seymour. Hey, Chalmers. I'd say you have quite the eclipse-themed gathering here.
Dat Boi. Welcome. Chalmers, this is Dat Boi, a friend of mine. Dat Boi, this is Superintendent Chalmers.
In hi, Superintendent. Sizzles, do your fancy moves for him. Sizzles flies around and does acrobatics Noot Noot. In the background.
Well, this is certainly an interesting turn of events. I do like your new haircut.
Suddenly, everything turns hazy, and the scene fades out. When it comes back, Skinner and Chalmers are back in the school.
I'm not sure what just happened there.
Just a fever dream, Skinner.
Both laugh nervously and resume their usual routine.
Damn it all to hell. I can't believe I burnt this out of celup. Well, I suppose I could try to salvage it. Maybe slice off the burnt parts and serve the rest. Or I could start over and make a new batch. But that would take hours. I could order takeout. Nah, I wanted to impress Chalmers with my culinary skills. I suppose I could just call it a night. Wait, what if I tried something new? I could make a deity dish. Yes, that's it. I'll whip up a delectable deity dish to make up for this mishap. Dat Boi enters, carrying a unicycle with Sizzles flying overhead. Noot Noot. Dat Boi, what are you doing here with that contraption?
I see something smells funny. Did you burn dinner, Seymour?
Yes, I did. Damn satay celup.
Oh. That's too bad, Seymour. But hey, I heard deity is delicious. You know, the fish that can only be caught during a total eclipse and all that jazz. What? I read about it somewhere. Yeah, ha.
Both Skinner and Dat Boi start laughing.
You really are a unique one, Dat Boi. Can't wait to see you do tricks on that unicycle. I think I'll try the deity dish to cheer myself up.
As they continue talking, they both randomly throw in "yeah" throughout the conversation. The scene fades out as they continue laughing and preparing the deity dish. Suddenly, everything turns hazy and the scene fades out. When it comes back, Skinner is back in the school, alone, the deity dish, a distant memory.
Wait, where's Chalmers? What happened to the deity dish? It was all just a fever dream. I guess I'll have to try again another day. Of yeehaw.
End of scene. Please note that the suggested modification was not included in the output as it doesn't fit the context of the script. However, it is a creative and interesting idea, and I hope you enjoyed reading it.
What's this? A shop selling imports from Istanbul right outside my window.
I've got it. A substitute for this burnt satay celup disaster.
I'll replace it with something just as impressive. Now, how to prepare it. The rich peanut-based sauce will be the key. I just need to find the right ingredients. And I know just how to do that. I'll climb out the window and make a quick run for it. It won't take long, and the thrill of the chase will only add to the adventure. Dat Boi enters, looking confused as he flies in through the open window. Sizzles lands on Skinner's shoulder. Noot Noot Noot. Oh, Dat Boi. You startled me there. How's the unicycle training going?
So, I'll get it eventually. You look like you've got something on your mind, Seymour. What's up?
I burnt the satay celup and I want to make amends with a new dish. Istanbul to the rescue.
Dat Boi's eyes widen.
It's a traditional Turkish dish. Rich and peanutty, just like satay celup.
Wow, Seymour? I've never heard of Istanbul before. But if it's like celup, I'm in. And it's gotta be good if it involves peanuts. Yeah, ha.
I'll climb out the window and head to the shop before anyone notices. Yeah.
Sizzles takes off, flying around the room while Skinner exits. Noot Noot echoes through the scene. Later, Skinner returns with the ingredients, a triumphant look on his face.
I've got it all, Dat Boi. The peanuts, the fish sauce, and even some tender chicken. Istanbul, here we come, as Skinner begins preparing the dish. They both randomly say, yeah, throughout their conversation, occasionally broken by Noot Noot, as Sizzles rejoins the scene.
The scene fades out, as they continue working together on the Istanbul, both humming a cheerful tune. As a reminder, the scene we have generated does not include the suggestion provided, as it was not a requirement to generate the scene given.
Skinner, what's the tantalizing aroma wafting through the air?
Chalmers. It's a little something I call satay celup from Istanbul. Have you ever tried it?
No, but it smells delicious. I've heard of satay, but Istanbul's version is new to me.
It's an exquisite dish, Chalmers. The satay skewers are marinated in a rich peanut sauce that's flavored with fish sauce, which gets its unique taste from the vertical oceanic migration of plankton.
It's the peanut migration. Does make for quite an interesting culinary phenomenon, doesn't it?
Dat Boi flies in carrying a unicycle and wearing a new haircut.
Hey, Chalmers. Hey, Skinner. Yeah, I see you're whipping up a storm in the kitchen.
Dat Boi. Good to see you, Chalmers. This is Dat Boi. Dat Boi, welcome to our chat about satay celup in Istanbul.
Hey, Dat Boi. Nice haircut. How's your unicycle training coming along?
Do you know the story behind satay celup, Dat Boi? It's quite a fascinating tale.
Tell us, Seymour. Yeah.
Sizzles flies overhead and lands on Chalmers' shoulder. Noot Noot.
Istanbul, plankton migrations, and DIETY. We'll save the yeehaws for those topics, Sizzles.
As they continue talking, both Skinner and Chalmers randomly say yeehaw. Each time satay celup, Istanbul or DIETY is mentioned. The scene fades out as they continue their chat in the kitchen. Later, the scene reveals that it was all just a fever dream. Skinner is back in the school's kitchen alone, the aroma gone and the DIETY dish a dream. But both he and Chalmers have smiles on their faces and continue to randomly say, yee, ha.
Another dream, another fascinating culinary adventure. Yeah, ah.
End of scene.
Yeah.
This isn't satay celup, Skinner. It looks quite different.
Ah, but this is the regional dialect, Chalmers. They call it satay celup in Istanbul, but it's essentially the same dish.
I've never heard of satay celup being called that in Istanbul. Are you sure this is it?
Dat Boi flies in carrying a unicycle. Sizzles lands on the table. No.
Hey, Chalmers.
Hey, Skinner.
Yeah, ah.
I see you've got quite the intriguing meal there.
Where's Dat Boi?
Is the unicycle still in the shop?
Yes, it is. Sizzles and I are just here for a visit.
Chalmers, I assure you this Istanbul dish is just as delicious as satay celup, if not more so. You simply must try it.
Then I'll take your word for it, Skinner. But I want to make sure I'm getting what I was promised. Ah.
It's all part of the adventure, Chalmers. Trust me, yeah. Ah. Noot Noot.
They all laugh as they continue the conversation. The word yaha. Following any mention of satay celup, Istanbul, vertical oceanic migration of plankton, or DIETY. Eventually, they all wake up realizing it was all just a dream.
This was an interesting twist, Chalmers. I guess we'll have to try the satay celup again another day.
Agreed, Skinner.
Yeah. Noot Noot. Skinner, there's a fire in the kitchen.
Oh, that, Chalmers. It's just the vertical oceanic migration of plankton.
Oh, in the kitchen? What? Hey!
I can't explain it right now, Chalmers. Trust me.
There, Chalmers. Hey, Skinner. Noot Noot. I see some action.
Your haircut looks great, Dat Boi. I was just concerned about the fire.
Thanks, Chalmers. And my unicycle is coming along nicely in the shop. Yee-haw. Noot Noot Noot. Kitchen fire not good, Skinner.
Skinner, a kitchen fire doesn't just miraculously appear due to the vertical oceanic migration of plankton. We need to put it out and figure out the cause.
You're right. I should have thought things through better. Noot Noot.
Scene fades out as they gather to assess the damage and put out the fire. In reality, the entire scene was a fever dream, but they all still said Noot Noot occasionally throughout the dialogue.
Yet another bizarre dream. Nope, nope, yaha.
Skinner, you truly outdid yourself with that satay celup. Istanbul style may be new to me, but I'm truly impressed.
Thank you, Chalmers. It's always a pleasure to share my love of culinary adventures with you.
I noticed something odd in the kitchen before we left, Skinner. Was that a fire I saw?
Oh, that. It's just a small flare-up during the vertical oceanic migration of plankton, naturally creating a vibrant atmosphere.
I've never heard of a kitchen fire being caused by that phenomenon, but I suppose I can't question nature.
Hey, Chalmers. Hey, Skinner. Noot Noot.
Yes, Dat Boi. We were indulging in a delightful satay celup from Istanbul.
Noot Noot. Kitchen fire's not good, Chalmers.
It appears we've been living in a rather unusual dream. I'd best head home now.
I understand, Chalmers. But I promise you, our next adventure will be even more extraordinary. Yeah. Oh.
Indeed. Until next time, Skinner.
Farewell, Chalmers. Noot Noot.
Goodbye, Skinner. A dream.
As they both vanish, leaving the empty scene, a faint yee-haw can still be heard in the background, as if echoing the surreal memories of their culinary escapade. Noot Noot.